Hi, my name's Simon. I'm a hypnotherapist. If you're wondering what that is, hypnotherapy, that is, it's like a guided meditation. It's kind of a bit of a trance state where you get to switch off any stress in your brain and switch your life on. It's really amazing. It's brilliant for smart, creative people. They get the most out of it. It's like an alternative, a sort of better alternative to, doing meditation or whatever, because it's guided. I'll take you on an amazing journey. It's got like a lot of history to being fantastic for helping people with a lot of problems. It really works. It's impossible to stop it working. So what I've got for you here today is a professional half-hour session. You'll need headphones. Well, you won't need them, but it'll be nice if you had them. You'll need to be able to relax somewhere for half an hour. Take a bit of time for yourself. Ideally lie down, maybe a blanket, something like that. And you'll love it. It's great. Special guest star in the studio today. I've got Toddy the dog, who's going to keep an eye on things, make sure I get it right. So if you hear a little bark in the middle, then that's her, don't worry about it. But yeah, it's great. So if you subscribe, I'll make this rustling around. Right? You're comfy. It's giving me a real look. If you subscribe, you'll get lots of free hypnotherapy sessions, professional ones with me here. You get lots of other content too. And if you go to my website and sign up, you get the whole package. You get like a proper program to suit your particular needs, whatever they are. You get the whole thing. You get the best advice in other really important areas related to switching stress off. And it's great. I've given up a pretty good job to do it because I believe in it. I think it's important to have something you believe in life and to follow it through. But, I've never read a self-help book. I've never signed up to some stupid course or whatever. Because I know the truth is it's all about what's in here. You're being bossed around by your brain. It's great news really, because it means all the stress and all that stuff, it's not actually your fault. It's a bit of primitive brain you've got in there that's messing you about. Anyway, get comfy, lie down, get ready to feel fantastic.
We all know it's really important to find a bit of time for yourself. And this is a fabulous way and a really easy way to switch off your mind. Give yourself some peace, be in the moment. So for now, make sure you're comfortable. Maybe you've got a blanket, lying down. And let's get ready to switch life on. You're going to love it. So as you lie yourself back, you can settle down and begin to relax. Just make yourself nice and comfortable. You can notice the weight of your head resting there on the pillow. And you can be aware of your head relaxing on the pillow, knowing that the pillows will fully support the weight of your head. So you don't have to hold any stress or tension in your shoulders or neck. you can just let your head rest back, nice and relaxed, and let go. And you can relax your shoulders too, because you know that where you're relaxing will fully support you. It can take your full weight, your full height, every muscle, every fiber of your being, as you just relax back, fully supported, because now is the time for you to do nothing. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You can just lie back and relax, and your mind can drift and dream as you hear all the sounds, maybe some sounds around you, maybe sounds outside, somewhere else in the room. None of these things need to distract or disturb you, because actually they just comfortably remind you that the world is safely still turning. And you can allow yourself a moment to just rest back, relax, and let go. You can let go of any tension in your stomach or across your shoulders. Ease off those muscles in your back and down your spine and along the muscles in your legs, down through your ankles, all the way to your feet, your toes, even your arms, and every finger loosening and relaxing, perfectly at ease, drifting and dreaming with your thoughts as you pay attention to your breathing, that gentle rise and fall that happens all by itself. And with every breath you take and every word I speak, you can just let go. As you relax there, listening and enjoying these moments, all for yourself, you can let your mind drift and dream. And I'd like you to imagine something for me. You're standing at the top of 10 steps, 10 beautiful stairs in an old, stately home. Somewhere you've been, or somewhere you've seen in a film or on TV. Perhaps it's somewhere new, a place you're creating all for yourself, right now. But you know that as you make your way down those stairs, you'll find yourself relaxing more and more. And with every number I count, you can just let go of any stress, tension, just drift down into a wonderfully quiet and calm place. And at the bottom of the steps is a short corridor that leads to a door to a very special place, a room where no one ever goes but you. And in that room, you can feel just exactly as you would want to feel here today. Relaxed, refreshed, perfectly at ease. And to find this place, all you need do is make your way down those stairs. So as I count down from 10 to 0, you can just find yourself relaxing with each number, drifting deeper now, my voice following as I count. 10. Just find yourself relaxing more and more. Every step down taking you closer to that room inside to 9. Stepping down now to 8. Perfectly at ease, you carry on down to 7. And there's a handrail, strong and solid on the wall alongside you, worn smooth by years of use, and you realize that you have been down this stairway many, many times, and that this room exists inside you already, ready to be accessed to gain the strength and understanding you already possess. And 6, there's a picture on the wall beside you. A picture that inspires you as you watch it forming. Could be a photograph of someone you know, someone you love, or a painting of a special place that gives you peace or confidence. An experience you've had somewhere you know, creating a feeling of strength that comes to you directly, deep from within your subconscious, allowing you to trust in this process as you take another step down to 5. Halfway down those steps, curious as to what you'll find as you continue down from 4 to 3, almost as if you're walking on a cushion of air, not quite touching the steps anymore, floating on down from 3 to 2, every muscle just loosening and relaxing. You can see that hallway, and you can see the door at the end. As you look forward to finding that room, that special place deep inside, a place you know already exists. You're just finding it for yourself again now, as you step down from 2 to 1, almost all the way down those stairs now, just floating down that final step from 1 to 0. And you can relax your shoulders, every muscle, every fiber of your being is perfectly at ease. And you make your way along that corridor that's lined with pictures. Pictures of people or places that inspire you, that keep you safe, make you feel comfortable. Reminders of all the success you've already achieved in your life. Maybe certificates or smiling faces of friends, family. And as you walk along that corridor, you walk past a grandfather clock, an old, antique grandfather clock, and you can hear it ticking, marking the gentle pass of time. And as you stop and look at the hands on the face, you suddenly understand that the sound of the tick is just the sound of a moment passing, and that the space in between the ticks is where we truly exist. The space in between the ticks is the very moment in which all is real. And you can choose to place your mind in that space now, as you watch the hands slowly moving around the face, realizing that although they've been around so many times, every second of every minute of every hour, day, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, you choose to stop them moving, and you realize you can control the feeling of just being in the now, right now. The gap between the ticks is your moment, and your moment is now, because the past is gone, and gone with it is any opportunity to change what happened. And yet, you understand that the wonderful truth is we don't have to change the past. You've coped with and survived everything from your past. And the future, well, the future is just a dream that you can color with bright, clear possibility. You can choose to imagine your future just as you would wish it to be. You can fill it with joy and happiness and all the success that you truly deserve. But it all begins in this very moment, where all is real, in between the ticks of the clock. You make a very subtle little gesture with your hand and the clock hands start moving again, and you smile because you know how to be in the now, in the moment. And before you move on from the clock, you see your reflection in the glass window of the cabinet. As the pendulum swings back and forth, deep inside, back, forth, back, and forth. You catch your reflection and notice something's changed. As you stand reflected in the glass, something has already changed. You can't quite catch what it is. Perhaps it's that you're standing more confidently, or there's a smile on your face, or happiness in your eyes, a joy radiating from you that you can witness in the reflection of yourself now. This inspires you as you turn and move forward, floating down along the corridor to the door of that room where no one ever goes but you. That room in which you can discover so much about yourself and how you will find that comfort, peace, and understanding that already exists deep inside you. For in that room, you can imagine and create and rehearse and be the person you seek to be, the person you truly are. Before you open that door, you study it and catch its every detail. You notice whether it's hinged on the left or the right, its size, its shape, its color, texture, design. Will it open towards you or away? Will it creak or glide open? Is it light or heavy, old or new? And you see the handle, and before you reach out to open the door, you notice the lock. And I wonder where the key is. Is it in your pocket or around your neck on a length of silver chain, or is it already in your hand? An old, ornate brass key that's cool to touch, but warming as you hold it in your hand. Wherever that key is, you know that this room is never locked to you, and that this room is always accessible to you now, because all you need to do is just simply remember that it exists deep inside you right now. Because to open the door, you simply use your mind. Your mind is the key that unlocks that door. And you find yourself stepping through into a room that's just exactly as you choose it to be. All around you flows a feeling of safety and comfort, bringing a strength that flows through you and radiates from you, inspiring you to trust in the positive future that you create for yourself. I want to remind you, your life can be fun. every phase of your life can be a joy, and of course, it all now depends on you, because you, and only you, can allow thoughts to live in your mind. And how you think determines how you feel, and how you feel influences the world around you. And you can learn to choose your thoughts with awareness of their power. You can seed beneficial thoughts in your mind, and day by day you'll find more and more how important it is to choose your every thought with care, because the thoughts you seed in your mind, the concepts and beliefs you accept with feeling, inevitably become your own living reality. How you choose to think today influences all your tomorrows, and your life is too valuable, it's too miraculous to be left to chance. For this planet is a game player's planet, and the big game in life is a kind of treasure hunt with the real you as the hidden treasure. And the real you is a treasure worth finding. For you, there's no greater treasure on earth. And it's an easy game, because life is meant to be easy. In fact, you can find your way to the treasure house within you while you relax. And you know, one of the most important things in life is confidence. We all need a little confidence from time to time to help us deal with whatever life has in store for us. And you know, that confidence was always really there in the first place. Sometimes you forget to look in the right place for it. You were looking outside instead of inside. That's right. Because confidence is the key to success in your life. Confidence in our ability to do those things we want to do, things we need to do to enable us to achieve any goal or target we set. And you know where that confidence comes from? That's right. It comes from within. There's nothing magical about it, although there are times when it's exactly how it seems to work. And you can access this almost magical feeling of confidence whenever you want, just by using the power of your mind in a positive and meaningful way. And it's what we tell ourselves that really affects us in our daily lives. What we tell ourselves really does determine how we feel. So, if we tell ourselves that we feel worried, then that's exactly how we're going to feel. Whereas, if we tell ourselves we're going to feel calm and relaxed and in control of ourselves and our lives, then guess what? That's how we're going to feel. And it's true, isn't it? What you think and say to yourself affects the way you feel physically. Those unwanted negative thoughts and feelings generate unwanted emotional and physical responses in our bodies. So what we tell ourselves really does have a tremendous impact on our lives and determines not only how we feel, but ultimately what we can or can't do. So why not begin by using the power of your mind to tell yourself you can start again from this very moment, living your life each day in a full and meaningful way, enjoying each and every moment, appreciating the wonder of being alive and, well, here and now, realizing there's no need to worry either about anything that's happened in the past, or maybe, more importantly, what might happen in the future. Because you and I both know, actually, it might never happen. It's so much easier to become involved in the moment. Completely involved in the moment. Completely involved in everything that's happening around you. And when you do, you'll find it so much easier to remain calm, comfortable, and so relaxed, at peace with yourself and everything around you. Why not tell yourself that each and every day is an opportunity to feel relaxed, confident, and so much more in control of your thoughts and feelings, and this will happen easily and naturally because you choose to feel these things by using the power of your mind. And you will begin to notice and enjoy the positive changes in your life as you enjoy every day, feeling more alive, more motivated, more confident, and noticing just how good you feel in your body, more energized, more healthy, aware of how easily you now function in body and mind. Now, while you're thinking about that, I'm going to tell you a short story. I love this little story. Once, there was a village in a very isolated part of the world. So isolated, they very rarely saw visitors from the outside world, and the people of the village had a secret. They had a magical painting. It had been given to them by a stranger back in the past, in a time before anyone could remember. The stranger had said, "As long as this picture stays in the village, everything will go right for the people of the village." And the people felt safe having this picture. But one day, another stranger came to the village, and the people, being very hospitable, made the stranger welcome. They let him stay in the room where the painting was kept. When they got up in the morning, the stranger had left, and the painting had been taken away. The villagers were desolated. They felt their happiness had gone. Life could never again be the way they'd pictured it. They looked out of the window, and the blue sky had turned dark. The trees had stopped blooming. The birds no longer sang. And they felt very sad. Then, one of the young women of the village walked over to where the painting had been on the wall, and she started to paint her own picture. She started to paint a beautiful painting of trees and birds, and then some others joined her, and soon all the people were cooperating, making this new painting. They all got so absorbed in the painting, it wasn't until the young woman looked out of the window and said, "Hey, look, everything's changing," that they realized the sky had become blue again, the birds were singing again, and the trees were back in bloom. So now, you'll notice in yourself, each and every day, how relaxed and comfortable you feel, growing in confidence more and more, your mind feeling clearer than ever, becoming more focused, seeing any problems for what they are, putting them in perspective and dealing with them so easily, so effectively, and so confidently that it comes as a pleasant surprise. And you begin to wonder why they ever caused you any problem in the first place. And then you realize it doesn't really matter. Because those things that used to bother you before in the past, well, they just don't seem to bother you anymore. Because you know you can just leave them behind in the past, where they will never bother or trouble you again, because you've learned the key to success in life, and that's confidence. Confidence in your ability to deal with whatever life has in store, day by day. Sure in the knowledge that your confidence is building, slowly but surely, with every breath you breathe and every word I speak, until you rapidly become that confident, self-assured individual, the person you always wanted to be, that you are now, and will continue to be today, tomorrow. Because here's the thing, which might be contrary to anything else you've ever done in your life. You don't have to work for it. It'll just happen naturally inside you. Because once you switch stress off, you switch life on. You won't be able to stop it. You won't want to stop it. It's already within you. And even as you lie here now, you can feel that peace, that confidence, that purpose growing a little more, can't you? All right, well done. We've reached the end. So now you can choose to just stay relaxed, or maybe come out of it and come back into the room. What do you feel like right now? Sleeping? Getting up? You can do whatever makes you feel great. I'll count to 5, and by the time I've done that, you'll have made your choice, and you'll be ready to take your next step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.